is Six Flags and Intamin working together again? As of right now, there are 3 parks within the Six Flags chain that are rumored to be announcing new roller coasters for the 2024 season. You have Six Flags Great Adventure, Six Flags Over Georgia, and Great Escape. Wait, what? The Great Escape? How did that park get thrown into the mix? Well, they just recently posted on social media that they are removing their Alpine Bobsled coaster that opened at the park in 1998 after spending time at Great Adventure and Great America. And looking at the aerial images, this is a huge area, especially since the Great Escape also removed their Ferris wheel, which was located here. So what does Six Flags have planned for coaster-wise in 2024? I break down all of my thoughts with you and share with you my predictions on what I can see opening at these parks. And the word Intamin is attached to 2 of these projects, which is just crazy to hear Six Flags and Intamin in the same sentence. So let's take a look at what type of coaster the Great Escape could add in 2024. And it's important for you to know that 1997 was the last year that Great Escape added a roller coaster for thrill seekers. This was the year that Flashback, the park's Vekoma Boomerang coaster, was added. Now, what's interesting about the Great Escape is that this park caters usually towards more of a younger crowd, and you can tell that in the last 20 years of investments that Six Flags has made for this park. So, will this coaster be geared towards thrill seekers or a smaller family coaster? While I would love to see a major thrill coaster added, I just don't see it happening. But that is okay, because I think you will love what I'm about to share with you. What if we would see Six Flags add a new Vekoma family boomerang coaster to the Great Escape? Don't underestimate how much fun these family boomerang coasters are, since the first one in America will not open until Holiday World opens their Good Gravy coaster. A ride like this would obviously feature a different layout and would be a huge hit with the families and any age group, since the coaster would travel forwards and backwards and feature a spike. But my main concern with this idea is, does Holiday World have a contract with Vekoma that no other park here in America could build one of these the same year they are? And given the size and location of Holiday World, I doubt that they even care what Great Escape does, a park that is located 14 hours away. Now, if they do not go this route, then I predict we could see RMC and Six Flags collaborate to bring us the world's first family hybrid coaster. And I gotta say, I love this fit. I really feel like this would become the best new coaster Great Escape could add, and we know that RMC has been really hyping up these family coasters as of late, and they're eager to get one out in the market. So this is the perfect place for one, in my opinion. A coaster with a lift hill around 60 feet or so, and features a layout filled with mild airtime, fast-paced transitions, and everything we love when it comes to a RMC coaster. You know, just scaled down a little bit. Now, while I could be way off with my predictions here, and the Great Escape just add a new Skyline Spaghetti Bowl, judging by the new for 2023 coasters at Fiesta and Over Georgia, I just do not see that happening. Heading down to Atlanta to talk about what could be coming in 2024. And in past videos, you've heard me say, I think the area we are looking at is the Splashwater Falls area of the park. And now that we've seen more land clearing taking place here, I think it's a sure bet. Now, this area happens to be really small, and there are rumors about the park removing the Joker Funhouse coaster for this project. And if that happens, I say we riot, because I love that coaster and it's a great ride, and they better not remove it. Plus, the ride just turned 20 years old in 2024, so I doubt it's going to get removed anytime soon. So are we looking at an S&S free spin? Now, we could be, and that would be a great fit for the park, but that rumor has always been attached to Over Georgia, and it's clear that Over Georgia could really benefit from a new launch coaster, and Intamin offers some great ones. And the rumor is a new Intamin could very well be making its way to Over Georgia for 2024. And if that is the case, then there are a few options we need to look at. Number one, the Intamin Vertical LSM coaster. A coaster like this would look great in this area and offer a thrilling ride experience and a twisted inversion around 150 feet or so above the midway. While I would hate to see one train operation for this coaster, due to the size of the area, I think this will become a great new attraction for Over Georgia and could work for them. As for number 2, the park would need around 544 feet in length to fit in a new Intamin Ultra Splash, a coaster that is just like the Mach Power Splash. And guess what? This could fit perfectly in this area, but it would be tight. And if the park went this direction, they would really benefit from adding a new water ride, coaster, and launch coaster all in one new attraction. I personally would rather see a new Intamin vertical LSM coaster added, but I would just be happy if this was a new Intamin regardless. Rumor on the street is that Six Flags Great Adventure's new roller coaster will cost more than any new coaster we've seen built at the 15 Six Flags parks since El Toro opened in 2006. And before I share my predictions with you, if you're enjoying this video, then if you could take a second and give the video a like. That is by far the best way you can help support the channel, and I really do appreciate each like. Also, if you love airtime, then you have to check out my Keep Riding Coasters gear store that offers comfortable and affordable merch perfect for those airtime moments in life. Now, let's talk Intamin and Great Adventure. The park has started teasing big time as of late and will be announcing whatever the building later this month. And one of the latest posts on Twitter, they say, sometimes you have to look down for the best views. Intriguing, right? Now we've all heard about the giga rumors over last year, and as of late, there were Intamin multi-launch rumors. So are we looking at a coaster like Pantheon, but maybe larger? I would love to see a ride like this be located near the front gate in this area here. This would bring a much needed new coaster to the Superman and Green Lantern area of the park. But your concern might be, would 2 coasters offering top hats be too repetitive for Six Flags Great Adventure? And the answer is clearly no, because 13 out of the park's 14 coasters offer a lift hill. Now that is what I call repetitive. So by adding another coaster that features a launch and a top hat would be great, especially if this coaster offers a swing launch. And it's pretty obvious that the coaster's layout would feature airtime, inversions, and other Intamin goodness. Now while all that sounds great and all, Giga is still on my mind, because Six Flags desperately needs a Giga coaster, and 2024 could be the year. King's Dominion's Intimidator 305 was the last Giga coaster we've seen from Intamin that offers a lift hill. And the good news is, I do not expect Intamin to make the same mistakes it made with that layout on this one. So I think if it is a Giga, we'll see a layout more based around airtime hills, maybe an overbank turn, plus low to the ground turns that are not near as intense as 305s, and a layout that is filled with airtime and speed. I'm honestly torn about which one I think this could be, but I do predict that Great Adventure will be getting either of these two, which is amazing news not only for Great Adventure but for Six Flags as a whole, since they are now spending a lot more money on new coasters and they're working with Intamin again, it appears. So that wraps up my new coaster predictions for the Great Escape, Six Flags Over Georgia, and Great Adventure. What are your thoughts on my predictions? But most importantly, what are yours? Be sure to let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.